Where's Jaden?
Where is Jaden? That's a good question. So one of us is always missing.
Yo, yeah. It's just never me.
You got a perfect attendance record,
Oh, oh yeah.
and the award for best attendance goes to.
I'm waiting for the announcement.
I froze.
That shit jammed. Welcome to the Brodent Royale podcast,
It's been a
episode
while.
episode 39. I think it is right.
Damn.
39.
39. We're old as hell, bro.
Yeah, dude. We're almost at a year. We got like 2 months. 2 months left.
Damn. We gotta have a 1 year anniversary.
Oh yeah,
But
I got some planned.
yeah. But if you're joining us for the first time, my name is Ganesh.
And my name is Braulio, and this is a
Usually,
podcast. This is
usually we have another person.
oh yeah, and Jaden.
And Jaden.
Jaden. This is a podcast where we talk about nerd shits and funnies.
We get a little personal sometimes too, but
That's true. That's true.
we get
Um,
deep. We get real deep.
yeah.
More than 20 feet.
20 feet.
Pause.
Hey, yo, Jaden's not here. Get it?
Hey, yo!
That took you a while.
It did take me a while, bro. There was a bit of a connection lag.
Anyways, but before we get into all the stuff we got planned for this episode, we always do a catch up time. So, Ganesh, how have you been?
Uh, Let me see. I'll be right back. Let me get some ketchup. Alright, so we're just gonna ignore the fact that this is definitely not a ketchup bottle. But yeah, it's ketchup time. So what have I been up to? Well, I have been at Atlantic City for work purposes, unfortunately. In my time here, I've gotten to explore the area, really get to look at the casinos, edited some videos, had some really good food. Like, seriously, this food was really good. Stayed at this Airbnb, even got to run on the beach a little bit, saw this weird looking bird. Got a lot of sand in my shoe. Like, I'm talking a lot. But also got to sit on this bench with Richard Bank. Seems like a cool guy, but yeah, it's been my time in Atlantic City.
Wow,
So that's what's
that
been going on with me.
that was beautiful. That was
Had to get a
amazing.
little cinematic there.
Oh, man,
I know it's been a while, but
this is proof
just know
to
that I miss y'all, man.
this is proof to you guys that the quality of this podcast only gets better. Even
We're going
though
up
we're
from here,
virtual,
man.
even though we are virtual today, but
Please like, comment, and subscribe, bro.
for real, if you like, comment, share, or subscribe, mostly subscribe, uh, Jaden will come back. He will make
He'll
his way
come to your
back
house
with his 20 feet.
with his 20 feet.
But for me, so my catch up time, I'm gonna dedicate it to actually like 30 minutes to an hour ago. I was supposed to be at the set at a regular podcast set. This is your first time here, go check it out in the past episodes. I was there. I started unpacking my stuff. Actually, before all that, I really had to take a number two. So I went into that house. I took a number
Nature
two.
calls.
Nature called. And let me just say that being in the house by yourself is a little scary.
A little bit, especially the entrance. It definitely looks a little
A little
unkept,
sus.
a little
Little-
sus. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was in that bathroom and I was trying to hurry the fuck up.
You were dropping them logs, bro.
And then I walk out, and then I go and I start setting up. I take out my laptop, turn on all the lights. You know, I moved the monitor to where I moved it last week with Jaden because basically I had it set up differently since it was just me. And then I go to take out my hard drive that I need to record the video, and it's not there. Because this morning I was working on edits, and I left my house with my whole laptop bag and just left the hard drive on my desk. So I sat there in defeat, and I was like, you know what? Just to save time and to just calm down my fears, I decided to come
Calm
back
down
home.
your fears.
Come back home, my comfy home.
True, it does get a little chilly in that room too.
Yeah, no, last episode, you saw last episode, right?
Yeah, I made the annotation.
Oh yeah, dude, those chapters were amazing. I love them. Those are great. Shout out to Ganesh.
Thank you.
If
Shout
I had
out to Ganesh, bro.
if I had the applause button, I would so be using it right now.
You know what? We're just gonna woo.
Whoa, whoa.
Also, it may look a little different. I am still not home.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, so
I am at work.
yeah. He was that's why he was absent last week, but now he's made it, and now Jaden's gone. They substituted.
Yeah, bro. We just take turns.
You tally out. But yeah. Jeez.
Oh,
Choking.
damn, bro. See, look, now you got water right there. You wouldn't have water at the house. We need to be more prepared. We need to stock up that house.
We do.
But what's been going on with your ketchup, man?
Other than that, it's been same old, same old. I watched Michael, which we'll be reviewing today. And yeah, I just been working my ass off, pretty much, which I think it's just been a common theme with all three of us.
Yeah, we're adulting, bro. Adulting to say the least.
Yeah, so so that's just been it. But you know, if you guys saw the thumbnail, you guys know
Damn,
what you're
bro,
looking
Stutter
for in this.
City, bro.
You guys saw the thumbnail. You guys saw the title, so you guys know what's gonna come up next. I'm going to talk about my review of Michael, the Michael Jackson biopic. I will give my review today on this episode, but next week Jaden and Ganesh will also give their reviews. So
fingers crossed, Jaden will.
So I will keep it spoiler free, and if you want to see the full spoiler review, I mean spoiler, it's a biopic, you know, but you get what I mean. Go watch next week's episode, but check out my review for now. I'm gonna rate it. I'm gonna rate it probably an 8 out of 10.
Damn.
Yeah, so 8. I went with my girlfriend Nancy and her sister and Nancy's brother-in-law. So all four of us, when we watched this movie, Nancy was stoked, and I was pretty excited too.
You a big Michael Jackson fan?
Yeah, I'm more of a casual fan. Like I like his music.
You don't be bumping him on the regular?
Not on the regular, but when his music comes on, like I take a pause and I listen to the whole thing. Like it's great. I would not disrespect the legend, you know? So I went to this movie, and unfortunately I did like see like mutterings of some opinions about the movie, and I was like, shit, I didn't want that. I usually try not to do that. And then after the movie I was seeing reviews of, you know, people kind of giving it lower scores, and I don't agree with them, honestly. I think
even after like fresh out of the movie and taking some time to take it in, because how long ago did you see it?
I saw it yesterday, so it's been a full day. But I guess it just depends what you're looking for in this movie. Like if you're looking for like your standard biopic where, you know, it's the man behind the legend kind of thing, where like you see the real life story, you know, details and all darkness and all of other biopics, like You're not going to get that in this movie. And if that's something that you dislike, then I mean, all power to you. I think that's fair. But
You think it's still worth like watching?
yes, because in the terms of enjoyment, in terms of a celebration of Michael Jackson, especially it being his nephew that plays him, I think it does that movie so well. It was honestly so magical to be in that theater. I really loved it. I loved Jafar Jackson's performance. Like, there were times you forget that it's not Michael himself. Like, you forget that it's Jafar Jackson.
Probably
And
helps that he actually looks like Michael Jackson.
yeah, but like it gets scary sometimes how much he looks like Michael Jackson in this movie. Like, he nails the voice, he nails the movements, like it's a blend of singing from his part versus Michael Jackson's actual voice.
Yeah.
But the difference is not so much. Because if you listen to like Jafar Jackson's music, his voice is kind of reminiscent, is similar in a sense.
Mm.
But Jafar Jackson nailed it. And also shout out to Coleman Domingo.
I didn't even know that Coleman Domingo was in the movie.
He plays Joe Jackson.
Bruh.
He does not look like himself, bro. I didn't know it was Coleman Domingo until I saw it after, and I was like, holy crap, yeah. Like, then you realize, yeah, but they did like, makeup on him, and he did a really good job on that movie. There were some darker aspects of the movie, and I think that what it did show, although I know it probably isn't everything, it's not fully 1-to-1. The stuff they did show is very heartfelt. The theme of that movie very heartfelt, and Coleman Domingo kills it. I think he kills it.
I mean, hey, side note, speaking of Coleman Domingo, Euphoria season 3 is out. And I know he plays a big role in that too. So I mean, hey, side note, if y'all want to hear us review Euphoria season 3, I could get on that too.
Yeah, you could get on that. I'm not getting on that.
Have you watched Euphoria?
I've never watched Euphoria, and I'm not going to.
Fair, but I'll let you continue.
But yeah, I think as a celebration, if you are a Michael Jackson fan, you are going to love this movie. If you just want to if you were looking for a vibe, you're going to get the vibe. So
do you think it'll make you cry?
It didn't make me cry. To be fair, I don't cry much in movies. But I think it could. There are moments where you could, and you could really feel, if you really think about Michael Jackson, and like, I mean, obviously, some of the stories behind him. Seeing it with this context and seeing it within a movie, it's you kind of feel for him, and
yeah,
you're like, wow, like this guy, he went through quite a bit, and honestly, I saw a little myself in Michael, and like, I know I'm not Michael Jackson, but like, in terms of thematic resonance, I could see parallels between my own life and his in a certain sense. So
that's fair. I see Michael Jackson in myself as well.
So it was kind of crazy that like someone who became such a huge star, it's very inspiring, is what I mean to say. There's someone who kind of goes through very human things, also like just became that big, and just by believing in himself and stuff like that. So overall, I really did personally enjoy the movie. I give it an 8 out of 10. Maybe a couple points off just because of like sometimes it did kind of just feel like it almost felt like a greatest hits album. But again, like, it's not that I got out of it, it's not that I critiqued that at all, it's just what it is. And I hear they're gonna make they might make a sequel, or like, because it doesn't cover his entire life. Yeah,
like when you say it doesn't cover his entire life, what do you mean?
It stops at 1988. So
okay.
Yeah, so there's definitely do
There's
your
a big
research about
gap.
this. Do your research about this biopic because there are things that affected their production. It was supposed to originally be the whole life of Michael Jackson, with a lot more like of the darker sides of that story.
Yeah.
But
Damn.
the
They didn't
the
even so
Jackson
they
estate is a part of it's gonna be a part of that. They're gonna put their 2 cents. Legally they can't do some stuff.
yeah.
Uh,
Unfortunately, that's another con about these biopics. They can't really tell the full story because then, some studios are going to intervene and certain properties will intervene.
yeah,
Like, especially like I think I'm guessing they didn't cover it in the movie, but the fact that Michael Jackson tried to buy Marvel and just so he could play Spider-Man.
yeah. No, that happened. So again, it was supposed to be his whole life. They stopped at 1988. They did reshoots because, well, they were gonna put, the allegations that Michael Jackson had gotten, and that was a whole case. But the reason they couldn't put that in because legally, when
Yeah,
that happened, there was like a clause where like they could not be depicted, like they could not be depicted in a movie or any adaptation or anything like that. So they couldn't do that. So that was just kind of something that was out of their control. They had to replan things, reshoot, and they decided to end at that point, which is why they might still make a sequel to like finish off his story and do it in the best way they can. And that whole thing with Marvel happened after 1988. So
yeah,
if they put that in,
definitely a lot.
that'd be pretty cool. I want to see that, but
Yeah,
who knows?
we'll see. We'll see. Maybe. We'll see if they come out with a Michael too, but I'll be sure to give my thoughts on the movie next.
The sequel should
That's for
just
sure.
be Jackson.
I mean, what other famous Jacksons are there?
Well, the other Jacksons, like Janet
Come on now.
Jackson,
Yeah, all
well,
right,
not
I guess.
they're not gonna top
What
Michael
about like
Jackson,
Andrew Jackson?
the president.
Yeah.
No, um, no, but it'll be funny if the
Let us
first
know in the
movie.
comments if you know
Yeah,
any other famous Jacksons.
it would be funny Percy Jackson. No, but it would be funny if
Gotcha
the
there,
first
bro.
movie's called Michael and the second movie's called Jackson.
That would be funny.
Um, but yeah, I'm gonna leave it there because I'm sure I really want to hear Jaden's thoughts and your thoughts. So and we'll definitely have a discussion. I know in depth next week. So look out for
For
that.
sure.
We will talk about everything. But I give it an 8 out of 10.
Solid. We'll have to stay tuned to see what my rating is.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you said that you're a fan, so I don't see why you wouldn't like it.
Fair. But what other movies have we checked out recently?
I know you watched the Mummy movie.
I did. I did watch The Mummy, and I gotta say I really enjoyed it. I know it's kind of half and half as far as the horror community is concerned. So I've heard. The movie came out not that long ago. It came out less than a month ago. Uh, kind of the a description of what goes on. The young daughter of a journalist disappears into the desert without a trace. And then 8 years later, the broken family is shocked when she is returned to them, as what should be a joyful reunion turns into a living nightmare. So I really enjoyed their take on the mummy. It's definitely different from like Brendan Fraser's series with the other movies, and they're kind of more adventure esque. Which, not to say that this movie doesn't go into adventure, but I do feel like this is very horror driven when it comes to the mummy. I feel like I don't know, maybe what was it? There was a lot of vampire movies last year, like
Yeah,
Nosferatu, Sinners, like
Dracula.
I think yeah, Dracula. I think maybe this year is the year of the mummy because I know they came out with this one, but I think they're also planning on revamping the Brendan Fraser's
Yeah,
mummy.
yeah, they're gonna do the other one. I'm excited for that.
I'm excited for it too. I think judging based off of this one, which I think the studios that produced it, it includes Atomic Monster, which that's headlined by James Wan, who produced Saw. He's also produced ones like *Malignant* and *Evil Dead Rise*, which they are coming out with two sequels that are confirmed. We
I
got,
actually
I
really liked
think,
Evil
*Evil
Dead
Dead*.
Rise.
Yeah, I did
I think it
too. I
was
think
fun.
it's yeah, it definitely is like of its time, I'd say. Like it definitely feels like a new gen horror.
Yeah,
And honestly, I think Evil Dead Rise, Evil Dead Burn, which I think is the next one that's coming out, and then Evil Dead Rat. I definitely am looking forward to seeing what the tone is with those movies. And if it's anything like The Mummy, I think it's going to do great. I really enjoyed The Mummy. Pacing wise, maybe it ran on a bit too long. I'm not going to lie. The runtime was like a little over 2 hours. And honestly, it probably could have worked better as like a one season show. But there were moments where I was like, "Oh, okay, this is going to be the end of it." And then just kept on going. But I wasn't like, oh, all right. I was actually kind of like, all right, I'm glad that it's not over yet. I'd like to see what happens next. So
so
I'm glad that they kind of,
it didn't suffer like a pacing issue.
I wouldn't say too much. It didn't suffer pacing, but I think that is one thing that probably hurt it in terms
Mm.
of like audience scores. But overall, I really enjoyed it. I think the gore level was relatively safe. There wasn't too much gore. I don't think it was as gruesome as Evil Dead Rise, but some people may have differing opinions on that. Um, I like how they were able to kind of go into different sides of horror in a way where there's body horror, there's also just like paranormal horror and just spirits in general. One thing that like I really enjoyed about it was that they discussed like the myth behind mummies and kind of like the origin of them. And I think that's not something that's really brought to the attention of mainstream media, but I definitely think it's something that could be explored within probably the horror genre the most, but also just in general, just learning about mummies and their sort of history is pretty interesting. So having some light shed onto that area lately is it's pretty nice. It's always good to educate yourself on mummies as well and just Egyptian culture. But yeah, no, I really enjoyed The Mummy. Lee Cronin knocked it out of the park with this one. I look forward to seeing what else he comes out with. But yeah, that's my thoughts on The Mummy for now.
No, that makes me want to watch it because I honestly thought, just like just seeing it, like I think the marketing at least didn't hit my like content, so it didn't hit
Yeah,
my
that's fair.
suggestion box. But
Same
I
thing for
thought
me too.
I
I feel like I didn't
assumed
see anything.
yeah I
I
assumed
didn't
that
see
movie was
anything
going to be
regarding it.
ass. I'm
You
not gonna
thought it was
lie.
gonna be trash.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be trash. Like I thought it was just gonna be bad. But I'm
I
glad
do
because
find it I find it weird that they did name it Lee Cronin's The Mummy instead of just calling it The Mummy. And also just I didn't really see marketing for it before watching it either, which kind of did turn me away at first, but I was also like, I'll check it out. Why not? There's not honestly there wasn't really much else in the theaters that I was looking forward to. So I was just like, all right, if I had to watch one movie out of the week, what movie am I gonna watch? You, Me, and Tuscany, which
which
I
you
did
did
watch,
watch.
but but I would much rather watch Lee Cronin's The Mummy out of the available options.
What would you rate it out of 10?
Out of 10, it's been a while since I've watched it. I'd probably give it 6.5. 6.5 is a fair spot for it, I feel like. There wasn't too much memorable in there for me, but I do remember feeling scared at some points, which doesn't happen that often.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
So, yeah,
If it's a 6.5 for you, it might be like a fucking 8 for me. Who knows?
maybe, maybe.
Who knows? But I like laughing
I
at horror
definitely liked it a
movies.
lot more than Super Mario.
Did you like it more than The Conjuring?
I did. I did, but that's just because The Conjuring I can't get into.
I didn't watch all the Conjuring movies, but that last one was like it was like back and forth for me.
Yeah, that you could tell that they were kind of wishy-washy on where they wanted to take the movie. And that's kind of why I don't really get into The Conjuring that much. It's definitely more like spiritual horror,
Mm,
which
okay,
there is an audience for that, but I don't feel like I'm too much in there.
true.
Like me personally, I love Long Legs. I love Osgood Perkins. Whatever he comes out with, like the monkey, Keeper was really good that came out last year. I think Osgood Perkins has been knocking it out of the park. But yeah, no, there's a couple good horror movies coming out soon that I'm looking forward to, like Passenger, Hokum. Hokum looks really
Oh
good
yeah,
from what I've
Holcomb.
sune. Backrooms is coming
Oh
out.
yeah, I saw the trailer for Backrooms. They gotta
Yup,
do that shit. They gotta do that shit justice, bro. They gotta make that shit scary, which
they
is not
do.
crazy hard. I feel like,
Mhm.
but I
It
don't
is
know.
kind of interesting though. I do find it interesting how it seems like the internet is having more of a presence in like cinemas lately. Like Markiplier's Iron Lung. I think Jacksepticeye is kind of like
Oh yeah, he's
I
doing
think
Bloodborne. He's in Bloodborne.
yeah, Bloodborne. Like there's a lot of like internet communities that are having an influence on cinemas lately. Like even Backrooms. That's like an internet niche, you know?
Yeah, I think that I think this is a great conversation. So I'm glad we're having this. I just want to say that, but I think that one on one side, video game movies are becoming more mainstream a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, we did
They're
have Return
still
to Silent Hill that came out last year
yeah,
too.
they're still not at a point where it's like there's a formula yet, and there's a like a guaranteed a guaranteed profit, a guaranteed good movie. You know, it's always kind of
Yeah.
hit or miss still. Because
And it's also
even
like,
with Mario, like
yeah,
not even speaking about all the hate we got, but like in our opinion at least, the first and second movie were like just apples to oranges. You know, like it was
yeah.
such
We really
different.
enjoyed the first Mario
Yeah,
movie,
like let me just say, I really liked the first one. I and because of the first one is why I was disappointed with the second. Not
which is a
saying
fair opinion to
I
have
think it is a fair opinion to have, but
because there
barely,
was a precedent set. We saw the first one. We expected something better for the second one, and it
or
didn't
at least
deliver. That's
or at
just
least the
fact.
same level. You know what I mean, like,
We
but
love bringing up the Mario movie, bro.
it's just when we get like a lot of hate for something that we say, like, I feel like we explain ourselves pretty well because look, just to give another tangent before we get back to the video game topic, when we talked about Demon Slayer, I when we talk back about it, we make it seem like we hated that movie. But I just
We
rewatched
just
that episode. We said all these good stuff about it, and then we said what our problems were, and we were just like, yeah, this happened, you guys fell asleep, but it's because of this, and this is why we feel this way. Nah, it didn't matter. Like, it didn't matter. But
they just mad because we not glazing, bro.
yeah. And I think there's no proven formula yet, you know. Um I I think that right now they're leaving it up to people like who are they're leaving it up to like fan opinions. You know, I'm thinking about Sonic, especially with that one.
Yeah,
Or they're leading into star power like Street Fighter, or they're leading into
Street Fighter or Mortal
let
Kombat,
and now they're letting creators kind of come in like Markiplier, not
Jacksepticeye.
Jacksepticeye, Backrooms. I don't know who's doing Backrooms, but
Let me see. I'll find out right now.
I
But
know
keep
Five
going.
Nights at Freddy's is doing like a lot with that too, like where they're bringing
Right.
these YouTubers who are very much known for their Five Nights at Freddy's content, which I think in this case it's okay.
Kane Parsons. I don't know who Kane Parsons is, but I'm gonna find out more about them.
Yeah,
I don't think it's Kane from WWE, you know.
imagine. Um,
Yo, Kane Parsons is 20 years old and he's directing Backrooms.
it's crazy, right? Like
He's got to be a nepo baby, bro. Ain't no way.
some people got it like that, man. I want to do stuff. I want. This is what I mean. Like
Oh my god.
I want to get my shit out there.
All right,
What I'm
hold up.
surprised about.
Kane, I gotta say something about Backrooms real quick. And this
Yeah,
director, Kane Parsons. Kane Parsons, born June 18th, 2005, is a YouTube creator and visual effects artist recognized as the youngest director in A24 studio history. We got to see if he knocks it out of the park with this, bro.
yeah.
Because
You know
that's
what,
a lot.
Kane Parsons, I am rooting for you. That's very
I'm rooting for
impressive.
you too.
Very impressive.
But
You
if this
know,
ain't good, I'm letting it be known.
yeah. I mean, I'm gonna give my criticism because, like, to be fair, like, if you're a new filmmaker, especially he's young, you know what I mean? Like, he's 20 years
He's
old,
younger than us, bro.
and you just gotta be proud of the fact that a 20-year-old can just be that impressive, get a following on YouTube. Make a movie with A24. That's a big accomplishment at 20. I do congratulate you. I do not want your content, but I do congratulate you. And even if this movie does not meet my expectations, I will let you know my criticisms. But hey, like, you're 20. You got a lot of time to figure the hell out. To
Yeah.
figure out your craft. It's the same thing here with us. Even with this podcast, with any future film projects that we want to do. It might not be perfect, but we're always gonna get better at our craft.
Yo, I'm looking at his like he's got some weird YouTube videos.
Well, what is his content, like, visual effects stuff?
This is not a sponsor. This is not a sponsor right off the bat. His username is Kane Pixels. He's just got some weird videos on there. Like some of it is about the back rooms, but there's just like weird. Oh, what the hell? Life of a Giant? This looks creepy. This definitely looks interesting. I might have to watch these before I watch the movie.
We're gonna get Kane Parsons on the podcast.
Honestly, you know what? If Kane Parsons is listening to this, we'll definitely we're interested in talking to anybody, really.
Yeah, no, that'd be great. It would
That would be
help us,
great.
and we would just love to talk to you. You know, Seeing you get these opportunities is very inspiring to see stories like that. It makes me want to create more. So,
Yeah.
good job, man. But what I'm surprised about with the game industry is that, like, game movie industry, is that I don't feel like, aside from like Sonic and like Mario, I feel like they're not going with the heavy hitters. Like, they're not going with like heavy hitters that are like
I mean,
guaranteed hits.
they do have Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter, but I mean, what other video game adaptations do you feel would do well in the theaters?
Let me think about this.
Like big franchises. I don't know. It's like there's so
Actually,
much. There are so many video games. Like I don't think you could do The Sims.
yeah, I don't think you did. Actually, I'm wrong. They are doing the heavy hitters because they are doing Sonic, Mario. They're doing Minecraft. They're doing Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat.
Yo, when they come out with a Fortnite movie,
Oh my gosh! Oh my
that's gonna
gosh!
go nuts.
That is gonna
That's
go
gonna do
nuts.
numbers, unfortunately.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Final Fantasy would be a good one.
Yeah. I
Bloodborne, I'm
mean,
interested to
Zelda.
see. Zelda's gonna come out.
There's a lot of video games out
But
there. Let us know if there's any video games
yeah,
that
what would you want
you
to
would
see
like to
adapted to
see.
a movie? But I think I don't know. I think it's just becoming a little more mainstream now. Now we just gotta hope that
Yeah,
they're all good.
yeah. But honestly, there's a lot of independent movies out there too that are getting more publicity, which I'm really excited for. Like not just A24, but also Neon, Movie. Even Movie has some good movies.
Mm.
I mean, Korea's been knocking it out of the park
Oh
with these movies.
gosh.
We don't talk enough about No Other Choice.
Just Korea always impresses me, dude. Always.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta watch No Other
I think
Choice, but
they're
freaking
re-releasing Train to Busan for I think it's
bro,
20th
Train to
20-year
Busan
anniversary.
is so fire, bro. The second one is trash, but the first one, fire.
Yeah.
Freaking Parasite, amazing. Like, even their shows, I love Squid Game. The final season was like a
Eh,
little off, but like,
it was rushed,
overall,
which is normal, unfortunately.
overall, great.
Yeah.
Bloodhounds, loved it. Like I think Korea is really knocking their stuff out the park.
For sure.
And I hope to see more like independent films kind of take over the market because I think that's what we need right now. I'm not gonna lie, I think
Yeah.
that's what we need. I
We
think
we given the monopoly that we're facing right now in the cinema industry and just honestly online in general, I think it would be a great idea to have some competitors from outside of the country.
yeah, we're coming. We're coming, film
We're coming.
industry. Trust me, we got plans. I'm coming for you.
Shoot, bro. I'll save up enough money. Let's go on a trip to Korea.
Hell
Brodent
yeah,
Royale live from Korea.
that'll be awesome.
South.
Awesome.
South Korea. Or North. Shoot.
Where's Jaden? Where's Jaden? So I do want to give my season 4 review for Invincible.
Hell yeah.
I
I
think
unfortunately did not watch any of Invincible. I've watched like the first 2 seasons, I want to say, but
Mm.
after that, I am out of the loop, unfortunately. But I'll let
I
Braulio take it away, and maybe Jaden will have his thoughts.
maybe
Maybe
yeah,
next week.
maybe. I I really love this season. I do think that I think that people are overhating it for the animation. I know it's not at the level of like other shows, and I know that the behind the scenes stuff with that and the timing is not the best. But for what they gave us, I really enjoyed it. The stakes have never been higher. I think that finally, like my complaints that I was having when with the premiere were like more. There was more development there, and I really thoroughly enjoyed this season. I would probably. I'm trying to think about if it's my favorite season or not.
Damn, favorite season. Wait, is this? No, they're coming out with more seasons, right?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. I think they're gonna do up to like 9 seasons
Did
of
they
this
have the
show.
season finale already, or?
Yeah, no, the season's done. Yeah.
Oh wow, okay.
Um, I don't know where
Where
the
would you
story.
rank it in terms of seasons for Invincible?
That's what I'm trying to think about. Like, I think I would probably say 2 is at the bottom. I
Probably why I stopped
season
watching.
season 3. I'm trying to like I don't. I'm gonna put 3 next because the finale was like the best finale ever.
Is that the one where he's like, "Think, Mark"?
No, that's season 1.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Season
That
3.
I think season one's got to be top.
Season 3 finale was the best thing ever. So I think I'm gonna put that at number 3, and then I'm gonna go 4 and then 1.
So
Yeah.
what's the ranking?
So at the top, from top to bottom, it's 1, 4, 3, 2.
Wow, okay. So this is the second best season.
To me, I don't think there's a lot of people that would share my opinion, but I personally really enjoyed it. I think it was a really good season. Every episode left me like wanting more. You know, I was looking forward to each and every episode. It's just like Daredevil Born Again. Like I'm waiting for the next episode. I'm
Damn,
locked
bro. I
in.
don't. Or have you kept up with Daredevil Born Again?
Yes,
Or no?
I'm locked in. I'm locked in.
I I wish, bro. I wish. I the last episode that I watched, I think was I want to say 5. I don't know. It was the
The,
one with Vanessa.
the which one? The boxing match or the one after the boxing
The
match?
one after the boxing match.
Yeah, that was the last episode that came out so far.
Really?
No. Wait, is
Nah,
it?
nah.
Oh
One
yeah,
more episode
yeah.
came out
There's
that I saw a
yeah,
little bit of. I saw a
yeah,
glimpse of it.
yeah.
Somebody shows up.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
It's good. I like it.
good to know. I might just watch that after we after we finish recording.
There's a lot of good stuff here. I mean, I think 2026 has been
Treating us very well,
dude,
honestly.
yeah, no.
Year of the horse, bro. Horses don't stop; they keep going.
Yeah, but I would give season 4 probably a solid 7 out of 10.
Daredevil.
No, of season 4 of Invincible. I'll probably give like a
7
7.
out of 10 is not bad.
7 to 8. around there because I think that there was definitely some stuff that I would, I want improvements on. Like, but I don't know. I don't know. It was very action packed. I think that the first half was always like slower than the second. I think that fourth
Mm,
episode, before I didn't really hate on it, where everyone was saying it was filler and stuff, but comparatively to what comes after, yeah, it's like more fillery. So
yeah.
I think if I rewatched it, it would kind of kill the pacing a little bit and then it'll restart again. So I think that's probably why I would keep it at the 7 to 8 range. But other than that,
Fair. I mean,
Invincible is a great show and I love it and I'm
yeah,
looking forward to season 5. It's
that's
all
fair.
positivity this episode. No
Whole lot
hate,
of positivity. No hate, bruh. Except for
no
Super Mario Galaxy.
except for Super Mario Galaxy.
Fuck Super Mario Galaxy.
It was a beautiful movie.
I guess.
It was like the animation was great. Visually, it was
Yeah.
really nice.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're gonna make a multi-million-dollar movie, I hope it's not garbage. I hope it looks appealing.
Yeah, I mean it's Illumination. I think that's all I got for reviewing. I know you watched. You want to talk about was it You and Me in Tuscany?
You, me, and Tuscany, bruh. First off, watch this with Nancy, bruh. I think Nancy will get a kick out of it, and I think you'll also get a kick out of it because there's it's like a rom com. It is a
Mhm.
rom com movie. Basically, let me pull up a synopsis for that one too, since I was so well prepared for the Mummy. We're gonna pause here real quick, actually, so I can pull up my letterbox.
Sounds good. I should. I have Letterbox, but I've only ever used it for one movie,
What movie? Super
Barbie.
Mario.
No, Barbie.
Oh, honestly, I haven't really been recording my letterbox.
Yeah, no, me either.
So Yumi and Tuscany. It is all right. So I'm being so for real with y'all right now. I am reading the description based off a letterbox. The opening line: She came for the pasta and got lost in the sauce. When a
What?
woman crashes at an empty Italian villa, posing as the owner's fiance, she discovers an unexpected romance that could transform her life. This movie was incredible. I hated the main character. I feel like she was very irresponsible in terms of every choice that she made, honestly. I think if she just put a little bit more thought into her decisions, then she wouldn't have ended up in certain predicaments. But that could be said for a lot of the characters that are in this plot. I think, personally, my favorite character in this movie has to go to, I'm so sorry if I butcher your name, but Reggie Jean Page, who plays Michael. Michael is the sort of Italian lover that that kind of seduces Halle Bailey's character, who is Anna. So we got Anna, we got Michael, and we also have Marco Calvani's character named Lorenzo. So kind of summing up the movie, it starts off in New York, where Anna, Halle Bailey's character, is basically house sitting, and she does a horrible job at it. She wears the owner of the house's clothes and kind of pretends to live this fantasy life because something happened earlier in her life that has kind of led to her making the decisions that she makes. And whether those decisions are responsible or not, that is up for the viewer to decide. But she ends up kind of spending the night at this one person's uh, room, and they persuade her to kind of make a big life changing decision to go on a vacay, go to Italy, specifically Tuscany. What's in Tuscany? They got some good food. Apparently, it looks like I want to go to Tuscany for the food,
A
but
podcast in Tuscany.
a podcast in Korea, which Korea we don't know yet, and Tuscany. Let's go,
Tokyo.
guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so we can go to Tuscany and in Korea. But yeah, no. So the movie takes a bunch of turns. I think it's definitely a. It's not gonna make, and maybe it'll make you cry. I don't know, of laughter, maybe. But I don't think you should watch this by yourself. It's definitely a fun group watch where everybody can just laugh at it together. When I went, there was a group of gals just chilling, watching the movie, chatting it up during the movie, which you already know my opinion on, but they looked like they were having a great time, which is always fun at the movies. Uh, but yeah, no, as far as rating goes, maybe like a 2.5, but
Out of
it was
10?
a fun 2.5
Out of 10?
out of 10.
Oh my god.
Got me fucked up if you think I'm doing a 2.5 out of 5.
You said it was incredible.
You know what? For the time that I had while watching it, it was incredible, and I would recommend it
All right.
with friends, not by yourself.
I feel like it's like To All the Boys I Loved Before. It's like
Yeah,
not a
yeah.
great
That's
film in
why
itself, but I had a good time.
definitely a rom-com for the girls, I will
Mm.
say. There's a specific scene in the vineyard where the sprinklers go off and what's his name? Michael has a hell of a time in the sprinklers. So I think the gals are gonna love that.
Oh my god. And like
But yeah, that's the
I just want to
that
go
was you, me, and Tuscany.
I want to go back to what you said about your theater experience about people talking. I forgot to mention
Yes.
something for Michael, and I think there's a perfect way to cap the episode. People were talking during the whole movie, and that annoys me to no end. But there was this one that particularly annoyed me, and there was a scene where Michael Jackson, I think, was thinking of a song. He was thinking up of one of his like most famous songs,
Yo, beat it, bro, beat it.
and so he started singing it. And there's no music behind his voice, so he's just singing it. And the whole theater is silent except for his voice. And as no one was talking until one person decided this is their time to fucking shine. Like, they decided that, you know what, this movie is called not called Michael, but whatever the fuck their name is, because they started singing. They started singing along with Michael Jackson, and like, I guess I get it in a sense. Like, I can, if I really look into my cold, cold heart, I can find understanding. That shit pissed me off, bro.
Now I can't wait to watch the movie just so I can find out
It
what
just
part were they
they
singing.
just started singing like it wasn't like full belting or nothing like that, but it was loud enough that the
That's even
entire
worse, bro. I would have preferred full belting. If you're gonna cause some disruption, go full on, bro.
no, it
Go
was
all
not
out.
full on, but it was loud enough because it was a silent theater.
Wanna
That
make a change for once in my life. Let me not get copyrighted. Hold up.
yeah, for real, for real.
We're definitely getting copyrighted next week when Jaden gives his opinion, bro.
Yeah, you had Billie Jean. uh, but yeah, I think that's all the time we have. So we got to get to our
Recommendation.
recommendation. Yeah, recommendation section.
Recommend getting some damn sleep, bro.
um, since I spoke on behalf of Ganesh, I will also speak on behalf of Jaden. Go watch anime. Just go out there,
You know what?
get your Crunchyroll description, and go watch you some anime.
I'm gonna give a recommendation specifically to Jaden, since I hope he's listening and watching this episode.
He won't be till
Jaden,
very much. There's a secret message for months later when he gets to watch it.
right? You know what, Jaden? Listen to you know what? What should I have him listen to? I don't know.
Something.
Something. Listen to something, bro.
I'm here. I'll let you look for it, but I'm going to recommend for the people, Jersey Shore.
You've been watching Jersey Shore.
So I watched Jersey Shore before. Nancy introduced it to me when we closer to when we first started dating. Kind of like guilty pleasure. It was just all seeing all the drama and stuff. Was like just reality showness was just very entertaining show. And a couple weeks ago, we started watching it, and it just reminded me, just like how much I actually do like that show. It's like a nice, just like turn your brain off, just watch drama ensue.
It's kind of like you, me, and Tuscany. Turn your brain off.
Yeah, so I recommend Jersey Shore if you want to turn your brain off.
Interesting. I got my recommendation for Jaden, and for those of you who choose to find out what I recommend to Jaden, I recommend "Try Me" by Starpoint. It's a solid song. I think Jaden would like it. I can just picture Jaden listening to it. But yeah, "Try Me" by Starpoint. That's my recommendation for Jaden.
And if you do not listen to it, Jaden, you have to spin the punishment wheel. If you don't listen to that song by June 25th,
June 5th,
June 5th, if you don't watch it by the time our 1 year happens, you have to spin the punishment wheel. I'm telling you right now.
we're not telling them about it.
Yeah, we're not telling you.
It's just if he watches the video, which given by record, he probably doesn't.
Yeah.
Calling him out.
I watched them while editing. Ganesh watches it when it releases, pretty much.
Yeah.
So me and Ganesh be up to date. We'd be up to date. But with that said, I think that's all the time we have for this episode.
A quick little episode.
Hopefully, we'll be back to at least me in the studio.
Hey man, we're working with the time that we got.
Yeah,
we all going through it.
Yeah. I don't know if there's any other big movies, but we will be talking about Michael next week, so look forward to that. So with that said,
if there's anything that y'all want us to talk about in particular, just let us know. Let us know in the comments, bro. Engage. This is a community. Don't be shy. Share with the group, bro.
Yeah, come on. Say something. Say something.
We're not hurtful. We're not bullies.
We just get bullied sometimes.
Yeah, bro. We're just unks.
Just unks. Yo. We're not gonna beat the allegations that we're old.
Apparently we are, bro. Since the director of the Backrooms is younger than us.
Oh shit.
That is insane, bro. I'm having a midlife crisis. Is this a midlife crisis at this point?
Oh god.
Are we at the middle of our lives? I hope not.
I hope not. That's kind of a short ass life, but don't worry, Ganesh. With the ideas that we have, it will come to light one day.
I hope so. But
all right. But
that's pretty much all we got for this week.
Yep. So with that said, we will see you guys next week on the next episode. Peace.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
All right.
Bye-bye.